This was pretty much a slow walk out of Detroit, Michigan. John Conyers, age 88, says he will retire immediately from his position in the U.S. House of Representatives. Conyers is being treated for a health issue right now. Did an interview with a Detroit radio station moments ago from his hospital room. And made the announcement about his future in Congress. I met another woman who came forward accusing Conyers of sexual harassment. And we were told a bit earlier today that, well, Conyers would heed the warning of Nancy Pelosi a week ago when she said it was time for him to go. And she said, I pray for Congressman Conyers. However, the congressman should resign. That was from last Thursday.
After calling her an icon several days before that, backtracking a bit. But now you have it, 88 years old, John Conyers. I'm retiring today. He is endorsing his son, John Conyers the third, I believe, to take his seat in Congress. He told the radio host interviewing him locally there, he takes the allegations in stride. He says it's the game of politics that we're in. His legacy, he said, can't be compromised. This too shall pass. His legacy, he said, will continue through his children.
I said it's a slow walk only because he's been in the headlines for so many days right now. And he stepped down from his post as the Democratic leader on the Senate, on the House Judiciary Committee. So that was really the first move and the first indication that he was starting to yield to some of the pressure that came from his own colleagues on the Democratic side.
It's been a long time coming, and we have been told of multiple announcements. Today was the day we anticipated he would be stepping down, and sure enough, John Conyers announcing, I am retiring today from his hospital room in Detroit. We have a reporter on the ground there that will go to that, listen to that interview, was there. But meanwhile, Bill, this has been coming.
Yes, some of these women who have come forward, some of these allegations go back some time, but the details of their allegations are now public, and that includes a woman who says he put his hand up her skirt and was rubbing her leg in front of a church, in the front row of a church. That allegation hit just hours.
The latest one.
Yeah, just the latest one before the announcement came today, and we'd heard from some of those who work with Conyers that for more than a decade that a cousin of one of the accusers by the name of Marion Brown had reached some sort of confidential settlement with the politician over sexual misconduct.
That was Eliza Grubb. She's the latest to make an allegation against the congressman in an affidavit publicized late Monday. Our reporter on the ground there, Matt Finn, is available to us now. Matt, the latest?
Sandra, I just left the radio station where the local radio host was hosting the congressman, where he just made the announcement, and he continues to deny any of the sexual harassment allegations, primarily that of Marion Brown, saying that they are false, and he does not know where they are coming from. We've been on the ground here in Detroit for a couple days, and there's been a lot of talk and discussion about whether today's announcement would reveal that the congressman is going to formally retire, and he just announced on the radio station here that that is what he intends to do, and that he endorses his son, John Conyers III, to replace his seat in Congress. There's also a lot of local reports here on the ground that the nephew of Congressman John Conyers, Ian Conyers, might also run for his seat. There are plenty of reports already published saying that he will. We have not been able to independently confirm that, although I spoke to the chief of staff for Ian Conyers, and he does not deny those reports. We also spoke to a spokesperson for the family of Congressman John Conyers, who says it's basically going to be a free-for-all, as you can imagine, here in Detroit regarding who is going to run for his seat and that his wife might decide to run for his seat. Sandra?
Matt, interesting that he weighed in as well on his health and the state of his family, saying his health and his family are excellent.
Yes, you know, we attended a rally for Congressman Conyers yesterday where a large coalition of people who are supporting him, including state, local, and county officials who are urging him not to resign, said that he was still in the hospital and that his condition was unknown. But as we just found out, he remains in the hospital at this hour. Friday, there was a press conference in front of the congressman's house in which his attorney, Mr. Reed, said that he was undergoing some tests and that his doctors wanted to continue for him to undergo tests. And since he is still in the hospital, hospital, it would seem like his condition hasn't necessarily improved, although we absolutely do not know the status of Congressman Conyers right now. But he does say that his legacy will live on through his children and that he formally nominates his son to replace him, to replace his seat in Congress. Sandra.
All right, Congressman Conyers retiring as of today. Matt Finn, thank you.